Hey, good morning, church. Welcome back to the Ride In. This morning I wanted to talk to you about this matter of hanging in there when you're discouraged or when you're tempted to quit. There's so many verses in the Bible that deal with that. You know, we all go through moments in time where things just seem much more stressful and heavy than others. And we have to understand that life is mountains and valleys. It's never really levels off. And, you know, like David said, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death." You know, he didn't walk to the valley, he walked through the valley. And the Apostle Paul wrote to the Galatians, "Be not weary and well-doing, for in due season ye shall reap if ye faint not." And the encouragement there is to really to hang in there, to keep on going, to don't quit. The writer of Proverbs, Solomon, he said that if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. And there's so much to be said about that person that gives in the moment of trial, in the moment of weakness, the moment of opposition, you know, whatever, that it just tells something about your personal fortitude. And I want to encourage you to realize that, you know, whatever emotions you're feeling in a time of adversity, that you can't define all of life by that one moment or by those few days or by that one experience. God is there, God is with you, and he wants to help you. He says that be strong and of good courage. Fear not, be not dismayed, if the Lord thy God is with thee. You got to hang in there. You got to keep on. You've got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. God has a purpose for your life, and you've got to think about those reasons that are important for you to keep on going. You know, in every situation, it's not 100% where you have to keep doing whatever you're doing. Sometimes there is a call to make a change, and that's something that you have to pray about and consider carefully. But so many times people stop doing something they should have kept doing simply because they were just overwhelmed in the moment. You've got to be able to separate your emotions from the circumstances and consider what it is that you're called to do. I think of when Paul was writing to Titus, and he said that he told him to ordain elders in every city, that they may set in order the things that are wanting. And those pastors, they had a responsibility to go to those churches and to set things in order. And you know, those are going to be difficult tasks. Those are going to be times where there's unity, sometimes there's opposition, sometimes there's just the matter of trying to figure things out, and it can be tough, but they had a job to do. And it's why so many times they tell you when you're in the ministry, you've got to be sure that you're called to do it, because you know you're not gonna be able to keep going. Sometimes there's no motivation that will keep you in that position other than the call of God beating in your heart, like that fire that was burning in the bones of Jeremiah that kept him preaching. So I want to encourage you, Christian, hang in there. If you're struggling and you're just having a terrible time with something, and you feel the weight of whatever you're going through and it makes you just want to disappear, you're not alone. Others have felt that way. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. If you need to vent, if you need to pour out your heart, you don't have to carry it alone. Don't give up and not give a chance to get some counsel, or just pour out your heart, or sleep on it, or give it a week, or give it a month, and see if things change in your spirit, in your demeanor, in the way that you feel. Some days are certainly heavier than others. And there's days when you feel like you've got it, and there's days you feel like there's no way. But you've got to find that a way to be steady and to hear the voice of God as to what you ought to do in the midst of it all. Don't just quit something because it's hard. Things that are hard are often have great reward if you persevere, if you keep on, if you hang in there. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's, an achievement you're trying to pursue. I don't know. But hang in there. Hang in there. You just never know what a couple of days of you just listening for the voice of God, seeking for help in His Word, perhaps seeking advice and counsel from a friend or a spiritual guide might do for you. So I hope that's a help to you. I don't know if you perhaps been through something this week or going through something even this morning, but God wants to help you. Don't make a decision based on emotion. Don't make a decision just because you want to avoid doing something hard that isn't what the Lord would have you to do. I know God wants to help you. So hang in there, Christian. Hope that's a help. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.